Guys. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think to do my intro. I'm so excited. What's up, everybody? It's Miss Quitta. Welcome back to my channel. And this is the moment that I've been working towards as a very amateur YouTuber. I can't even call myself an amateur. I'm very much still a beginner, maybe even a level below a beginner, but I digress. Anyone that's watching this that has watched my previous playthroughs that has heard me talk about Sly Cooper 2, Sly 2 Band of Thieves. This was the game that made me fall in love with the PlayStation, that made me fall in love with gaming. Like, this was it. This game was my childhood. It ate up so many of my hours as a kid. I have probably played this game. Let me not over or underestimate here. I'm gonna try to get in the ballpark, but I want to say I've probably played through this game and completed it in its entirety at least like 15 times. At least. I'm like lowballing it there. I love this game so much. Like, it never got old to me, even though I could probably recite this game word for word, bar for bar. Like, this game, it was such a big part of my life when I was a kid. I don't know how else to explain it. Right off the bat, the graphics look amazing. The intro, Sly, Bentley, and Murray were all moving so much faster than they did in the PS2 version. It just looks so great. Like, and even on the PS2 version, things were so dark in this room. Like, I remember thinking as a kid, like, dang, I could barely see. And I don't know, maybe that was my TV, I don't know. But it's just so crazy to see how they revamped it and brought it back to life, brought my favorite series back to life. And I'm so excited to play this game that I'm recording this before I have even touched editing for the first game. I've played through Sly Cooper and the Thieves Raccoonus, and I will be uploading that, obviously. By the time you see this video, that playthrough will be on my channel. But that's how excited I am, and how excited I have been to make it to Sly 2. Like, I don't even want to edit the first Sly game until I've played this one. That's how excited I am. I'm so sorry that I keep rambling. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're gonna start the game right now.
Breaker Alpha Foxtrot.
Oh my gosh!
Is the wizard. Do you read me, Sitting Duck?
This is Peking Duck. I hear you, Blizzard.
No, Sly, I'm the wizard, and you're Sitting Duck.
I read you loud and clear,
Lizard.
No, I'm... Forget it.
You're not taking this seriously.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Look,
It's gonna
Betty,
happen a
I know
lot throughout
is
this
your first
playthrough.
time out in the field.
Let's play?
You gotta
Whatever.
loosen up. If we're going to get to those clockwork parts, I need you on your toes. So in plain talk, what's your status?
Well, I've established myself in the basement, and I'm pretty sure I can rewire the service elevator if you can power it up from that security station.
Hang tough, pal. It might take some time, but I'll figure out a way to get up there.
I mean, that's what makes me even less than a beginner with this YouTube stuff, is the fact that I completely always flub the difference between a Let's Play and a playthrough. A Let's Play, I believe, is when you've never played it before, so therefore you're kind of like playing it with your channel. I've played this so many times, so this is a playthrough for sure. Sorry, I'm also getting used to the camera controls because in Sly Cooper and the Thieves Raccoonus, it was inverted, and now I guess the camera's back to being regular. I don't really know how to feel about it. Kind of got used to them being inverted, so I don't know if I'm gonna go back and change it or not. I can tell this is gonna mess me up, so maybe I should go change it. It's gonna take me some real getting used to again.
Ouch! Hold on. There it is.
Bentley! Sly's face always creeps me out, though. Like, his smile. Like, look at him.
Okay.
Like, the teeth.
Let me at that security computer.
Hey, come on. Yeah, thank you. Jesus. Let me go.
All clear.
Presto.
Thanks, pal. For your first time out, you did pretty well.
This text is
Well,
huge.
this operation is far from complete. Now that the lasers and spotlights are offline, Murray should be moving into position for your rendezvous. I'll stay here and provide computer support while you go on ahead.
You know what was so groundbreaking about Sly 2 as well is the fact that we had full camera motion. Definitely didn't have that in the Thieves Raccoonus. But yeah, I'm sorry. The camera not being inverted is throwing me off, so methinks I'm gonna have to switch that if I can. Alright, I guess I'm not inverting the camera controls. So if the camera looks a little bit wonky at times, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to get used to the fact that up is up and down is down and left is left and right is right. So sorry, I apologize. Yeah, see, I'm... Jeez. This is really gonna take me some getting used to. See, that's why I don't appreciate the fact that they did not stay consistent with the camera controls between Sly games. I really don't. Sorry, I'm getting coins for these power-ups so I can afford them early. Oh my god, the camera. Oh my god. See, you ain't had to say all that. I'm pretty sure their boss does not brown-nose them and say, oh my god, you guys are doing a great job for friggin' patrolling the museum. Guys, the camera's driving me crazy. I'm so sorry. Like, at this point, I'm wondering, am I gonna get used to it? I'm physically, like, physically's not the right word, but I am mentally having to, like, actually think to myself before each camera turn, and I hate that. I really hate that. I don't want to have to think that much when I'm playing a game. But here I am, thinking a lot.
The clockwork parts are being stored up there. Now to get access, you're gonna have to meet up with Murray at the rendezvous point.
Rendezvous.
The route through the garden is filled with guards.
No problem. I'll just take the long way around.
Okay, don't tell me...
Memory serves, you need to jump and hit the circle button to run along ropes.
And we're gonna hear that so many more times throughout this game. Okay. So, yeah. Binocucom is not inverted, in fact. Kind of confusing. I'm wondering if I change the Binocucom control. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That's crazy. You just walk around looking like that in broad daylight? You know, I don't think I ever, like, really paid attention to the cops in the last game. I really don't. Because otherwise, I would have been having nightmares. Oh, turret control. Okay, hold on a second, guys. I think I'm stupid. Hold on. Yeah, now we're inverted. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Okay. Okay. I think I might be in business, guys. I think I'm gonna be able to manage this now. It's still gonna be a little bit wonky because, to be real with you guys, I do not game unless I'm filming. So even, like, getting used to the camera controls that I'm used to is gonna take me some time, if that made any sense whatsoever. But, yeah, now we're... Wait a minute. The cameras went back... Hold on a second. The camera went back to being uninverted. What is happening right now?
Murray must have gotten lost along the way.
What in the
Try
world?
pressing on ahead without him.
Hold on, is the Binocucom different? The Binocucom is inverted now. Except for the left and right. What in the actual... Okay, you know what? It is what it is. I'm gonna stick with it. Let me get my coins, Murray. Let me get my coins. 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 Oh. I thought he dropped in on me here. I was about to say. I knew he was supposed to drop in on me. The Murray. Don't kill me.
Greetings, citizen.
Oh my god.
I hope you weren't harmed.
This
by
text
my
is huge, guys.
entrance.
Did not used to be this big.
Don't worry, I kept it a safe distance.
Gosh.
Good. The Thunderflop knows neither friend nor foe.
Only destruction.
Yeah, could you maybe channel some of that raw energy into this security gate?
Of course. It is nothing before the murder.
I always loved the way Sly was like, yeah, okay, like the way he said it, like, okay, I don't care what you're talking about, just do what needs to be done here. Already almost got 100 coins, let's go, baby! Yeah, go ahead and, you don't need to keep holding that, by the way, I'm just getting my coins. You can come through at any point, you do have free will. Or actually, you don't, I guess. Yeah. You go ahead and do you, buddy. Dang it.
another barrier stands before you. Fear not, I shall bend it like the truth.
Bend it like Bentley. Bend it like Beckham. Golly.
Solid work.
And it's not
Murray.
setting off any
You're really in
alarms.
the zone.
Kind of crazy.
My hulking frame is too much for that puny rope. You go ahead and unlock the doors from the inside. I'll be waiting in the hallway to help you carry out the clockwork parts.
Alright, buddy. Okay, I just have to get used to the fact that the Benaki comm is inverted up and down. In fact, I think I'm gonna switch that back now. Let's put everything back where it was, because clearly nothing changed. Nothing changed that I wanted it to change. I must have imagined the controls being inverted that first time, because ever since I've switched it back and forth, it's not doing what I need it to do, so... Anyway.
I don't get it, Sly. The clockwork part should be here. This is all wrong. We need to pull the plug on this operation right now.
Freeze, Cooper.
The way they step out.
Inspector Fox, as beautiful and unpredictable as ever.
Whereas you crooks are so predictable. You always return to the scene of the crime.
Crime? I haven't stolen anything. Yet.
Oh, really? Then who broke in last night and made off with all the clockwork parts? You've got the motive.
Someone already stole the parts?
Don't play dumb with me. It might not have been him, Carmelita. The method of entry and guard casualties all point to this being a Claw Gang job.
The Claw Gang?
Constable
His
Neela, I
eyes.
allowed you to sit in on this stakeout as a favor.
Why
to
does she only have
Contessa.
3 fingers?
You
I've always
really
wondered
don't
that.
need any help. Oh, I think you might. Look at the facts. Facts? Sly Cooper is right here. I caught him red-handed. I'm just saying that there are other criminals in the world other than Sly Cooper. After him.
That always cracked me up as a kid. I would just like...
Freeze!
He tried to be sneaky. He tried. Didn't work.
Oh, jeez. Wait up, Fly.
Shake a leg, Murray. It's time to go.
You can't run forever.
See, Murray wasn't even...
Wasn't part of the plan.
Why are y'all here?
Yeah,
Like,
well,
weren't
This
you
is where
guys...
things get fun.
Weren't you guys in the safety of, like, not being in here just a few seconds ago? Like, why did you guys jump in to participate in the chase? I'm confused.
Stop, thief!
I want to stop and hit some of these things to get coins. I'm all
Warm
like...
up the van. I'll keep
Oh my
Carmelita busy.
god!
You're all going to
I
jail.
almost am to 100 already, so I should have stopped and hit some stuff. Wee woo, wee woo. Wee woo.
Hey, come back here, Ringtail.
Never. I am above the law. Now see, that's crazy. How'd they get down there? How? I'm questioning too many things. Ah! Especially in a game that I've played 15 times. But these are questions that I always asked and never got answered, so now I can ask you guys, well, not ask, but like, voice those questions to you guys. And then maybe you can think about them and point out your answers in the comments. That'd be cool. Have a little discord about, or not discord, discourse about what y'all think about certain aspects of this game. I would love to be able to talk to other people about it, because it's a shame, but no, oh my god!
Stop, thief!
Okay, well, thanks for messing up my coins, lady. Really appreciate that.
Jump in fast so we can get out of here.
Oh my gosh, oh, she actually got me, jeez. That was crazy.
Find you, Cooper.
You got a big pocket. Big pocket. That was crazy. Imagine if we walked around with pockets that big. Oh my gosh.
Carmelita's
Inappropriate.
just as angry as ever. She's really quite lovely when she's angry. That Constable Neela, was a reference to the Claw Gang just a slip of the tongue, or an intentional clue? Either way, it's our only lead on the missing clockwork parts.
This game was the start
Clockwork.
of the best
He was
soundtrack in Sly
consumed
2.
with jealousy for the Cooper clan's thieving reputation. Is it inappropriate to refer to him as a monster? No, not at all. What kind of person stays alive for hundreds of years with the express intention of wiping out a rival's family line?
Yeah, see, that's not a person, though. That's a...
Imagine the hatred
bird.
fueling that first decision to replace his mortal body with soulless machinery. Ultimately, it did the trick. Clockwork lived on. He caught up with my parents. and I wound up in an orphanage. It's there that I met my pals, Bentley,
That Kane.
the brains of our outfit, and Murray, the brawn. They turned out to be all the family I needed.
I'm glad they grew their eyes out. None of them
2
had
years
eyes
ago,
except Sly.
I thought I'd finished it.
Sorry.
How naive to think I could so easily put an end to that kind of hatred. And now he's back. In pieces, sure, but the threat is real. Does the Claw Gang even realize what they've stolen? I don't know what's in my future, but I won't let it be a repeat of my past.
This intro hits me so hard every time. Everything mixed together, the music, the everything. Like, this literally, the soundtrack in the first Sly Cooper game was kind of trash to me, not gonna lie. Between all the hubs, it was just, I mean, the music in any Sly Cooper game is gonna be repetitive, but the music in the first Sly game, extremely repetitive. Like, you probably couldn't make it like 15 seconds without hearing the loop. So, it just, this game was my favorite because it really is when Sly Cooper grew into his own. Like, that first game to me, obviously it set the foundation. It set this series up for success, but this is when things started getting real, in my humble opinion. But anyway, I'm gonna stop jibber jabbering so much to get into it, because the way I think I'm gonna do these videos, I'm not sure yet, but I do believe I'm going to have each episode be its own video. So, meaning that these could be pretty lengthy, so let's go ahead and get started, and I'll stop talking so much. I just don't think there's a better way to break the videos up.
I had to call in a few favors to get the goods on the Claw Gang's local operator, Dimitri, a sort of...
Actually,
underworld
nix
celebrity,
what I just said.
equally at
Sorry.
home in high-class art circles and shady back-alley crimes. He was once a passionate young art student who worked hard to develop his own visionary style. Unfortunately, the art world wasn't quite ready for his kinetic aesthetic. So he gave them what they wanted and started forging old masterpieces. His way of punishing those with bad taste. Dimitri now runs a nightclub on the west side. The thumping music, colorful light shows, and a hint of danger lure in chic young patrons from far and wide. And it's here, hidden somewhere, where we'll find the clockwork tail feathers. What Dimitri plans to do with the clockwork part is beyond me. But those plans end tonight.
Sorry, I had to mute myself because I clearly keep talking too much in these cutscenes, just out of excitement. That's literally all it is pure excitement. But I know when I'm watching a YouTuber play a game and they're talking through the cutscenes, it pisses me off, so I'm gonna do better at that. I'm sorry. But yeah, forget everything I said about each episode being its own video. I thought about it, and this game has a flow such that I really don't think there's any harm to just, like, having these videos be whatever length, and then, you know, just breaking them up that way. Am I changing my mind again? Look, however the videos shake out is how they'll shake out. Just know that they will all be here. The gameplay will be done in its entirety. Don't y'all even worry about that. Dang it, I was so close to being able to afford that alarm clock, or whatever it was. That was 100 coins, or 200, sorry.
I tell you, Bentley, it's gonna be a real pleasure robbing this nightclub.
I share in your enthusiasm, but before we hit the inside, we'll need to do a little reconnaissance work.
What do you have in mind?
I've installed this special antenna on the safe house to help with our first job. Hacking
Word.
into Dimitri's satellite array. The coordinates for the job start beacon have been uploaded to your Vernacucom. Make your way to this position, and I'll give you a full briefing on our objective.
I'm on my way.
How about no? I'm going to collect all the bottles first. So, if y'all haven't seen them yet, for those that have never seen this game or played this game, these...
Right, if you click the L3
Oh my
Now
gosh.
press the
Bentley,
left analog
yeah.
stick. I'll beam some virtual markers into your thief mask. They'll help you find your way around. If
Even
no
Sly.
markers are
Oh
in
my god.
view, use the right analog stick to move the camera and look around for them. Remember, the view is always better from the rooftop.
Even Sly was over it. He's like, come on, like this girl's been here before. The way he looked up at the camera was so funny. Anyway, these clue bottles, as I'm sure Bentley will say as soon as I break one, there are 30 per episode, and when you collect all 30, you get a power-up hidden in a safe in the boss's office. So I'm gonna collect all 30 of these first before we even get started with the missions here, so I can get it out of the way, and you guys can see where they're at. I'm not necessarily going to label this as, I mean, it's going to be a playthrough, but I'm not going to label this as like a guide or anything, but, you know, anyone that's playing this for the first time, or, you know, maybe you just want to see where the bottles are at, that's what this will be for.
Fascinating. The message you just found appears to be some sort of clue.
Oh my god, the camera.
I'll decipher it here in the safe house. In the meantime, see if you can find any more clues. The more I have, the easier it'll be to crack the code.
Yeah, listen, if I move slowly, or if I look like a rinky-dink that doesn't know what she's doing, it's because of these cameras. Like, the camera is going to be the death of me. Like, I'm not getting it right. I just, like I said, I'm having to, like, think very hard about every time I move this camera, and clearly it's not working out for me very well, but I think I'm getting used to it. It's just very difficult for me for whatever reason. Oh my gosh. But like I said, I also think it's because I just don't game, you know? Like, I literally just game whenever I am none of these things have coins in them? That's stupid. But yeah, I literally just game when I'm recording now, so I think that's why it's so hard for me at current, because... Yo, those frogs actually really scare me. They used to scare me as a kid, and they still scare me now. Like, they just... Like, the designs of the smaller guards in every area just about scare me. The only ones that don't really scare me are, the ones that are, like, 6 episodes from now. I don't want to spoil, but I'll point them out when we get there, but those were the only ones that did not really affect me as a child, but everything else, I'm like, oh my gosh, ew, like, they did their big one with these character designs, like, in terms of making them look not necessarily intimidating, but just, like, creepy, you know? Like, anyone that's played these games before, I hope you know what I'm talking about, or what I'm trying to say. It's like, again, not intimidating in the slightest, but they just, like, they're just creepy, in my humble opinion. Oh, that's right, I forgot about pickpocketing, too. I'm gonna have to do that to be able to afford these gadgets. But yeah, that's not my objective right now. My objective is to get these bottles, which we are already almost halfway through doing. Let's go. I'm not even necessarily- Oh, what the- I'm sorry, dude. Please don't call your friends. Please, 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 please. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, his friends had ears. No. Dude, there's just something about, like, there's something about getting in trouble in this level in particular that always creeped me out as a kid, too. They gave up really quickly. Anyway. Yeah, there was something about getting in trouble in Paris that, like, freaked me out, too, because, like, the music was probably the most intense, in my opinion, because it's just, like, there's too much going on. Like, in the other episodes, okay, sorry. I'm really getting ahead of myself and talking about some of this stuff. I'm making the assumption that at least one person that's watching this, it'll be their first time seeing it. So, I'm trying not to, like, you know, spoil anything. So I'm just gonna, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I hate being on the streets. Hate being on the streets. Gives me anxiety. Another botsley! Anyway, as I was saying earlier, I'm not even necessarily remembering where these bottles are. I'm literally just going to any pocket of place that I think they could be. Oh my gosh, there's 3 right in my eyesight. Let's go. Whammo bammo. Okay, cool, I can't sneak around there. I didn't see the sparklies except for right there, so... It was not entirely sure. But hey, there we go, only 12 to go. Mr. Frogman is, oh my gosh, if he just looked up, he would see me. Alright, let's see what we got around here. Yeah, in my personal opinion, it's better to find the bottles first before you do anything else, because then when you usually the bottles are located, or the safe is oh my gosh, jeez, these cameras. I keep saying cameras plural like there's more than one, but usually you'll end up on a mission eventually that takes you to where the safe is, so it's a lot easier to just find the bottles, and then that way, whenever you do get assigned that mission, you're there in front of the safe. You kill two birds with one stone. You don't have to worry about going back and relocating it. So this is how I like to do things. This is how I've always liked to do things when I play this game. Oh, I can't. Now, how come I never understood how some surfaces I can't walk on and other. This camera's making me dizzy too. Oh my gosh. Some surfaces you can walk on and others you can't. Like, I don't understand why he's being so picky. But yeah, we got 8 bottles left already, and there's certain areas that I already know that we haven't explored yet, certain boats that I haven't jumped on, so this is a very good progress, I would have to say, if I'm tooting my own horn. This is a very quick and painless process. Yeah, I think we've cleaned out this area, so now I can go jump over that gate, and I'm thinking at least 1 or 2 are gonna be over here. Let's find out. Ooh! A monetary briefing. Is it because I probably broke enough briefcases around here. That makes sense. Let's see here. 5 bottles left. Wait a minute. I hear one. Sometimes you have to be quiet and listen. Okay, it's not. Oh, okay. I see where it is. Yep. Don't freaking. You dirty freaking. I kept wanting to say thief, but the word I was looking for was snitch. I was like, why is my brain not working? Dirty snitch. Okay. Anyway, now I'm gonna go ahead and check the perimeter where the water is, because usually there are some bottles on the boats, as you guys saw. I think I've gotten a couple off boats, and I know that there's gotta be one over here. Yep. Oh, yep, see? Like I said, on a boat. Now that right there is Dimitri's boat, and if I'm not mistaken, yeah, there is not one on that boat. I think we might have, oh, hello. I was about to say, I think, oh my gosh, someone saw me, that's rude. They jump? I didn't realize they jumped onto these things. Okay, yo, hold on a second. I'm getting mad. Oh my god, they pushed me. Don't piss me off. Are you kidding me? Okay, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, I just freaking drowned myself. I'm so irritated. That was crazy. I didn't know that they jumped onto those balconies. Well, now I gotta start a death counter way earlier than I expected to have to. That was insane. Wait, I hear one. And that's the last one I need. Or, like, the last one that I needed to find, I should say. Nice. Okay. Can y'all leave me alone? Thank you. They give up so easily. I love it. But, yeah, I didn't realize they were gonna jump with me to those balconies, so that was irritating. But we're gonna avoid that. And just like that, the bottle hunt will be over, and it'll end right next to the job I need to be at. So that's not okay. Hold on, I need to concentrate. Oh my god. Are you okay? I know what some of you are thinking. You're probably like, well, Miss Quiddo, why didn't you just go to the other side?
All the clues,
Yeah, I know.
but we still don't know where the vault is.
But we still
Keep
don't.
looking.
Yeah,
It's sure to be inside this place
I know where it is,
somewhere.
Bentley.
Sly, I need you to hack into Dimitri's communication array so that we'll have access to his database.
How am I supposed to do that?
To start, you'll need to get to the top of that tower. Then reposition the satellite dish to point at my safe house antenna. If you want to climb on stuff, jump and hit the circle button to grab hold. Try climbing up that pipe.
Right. Jump and press the circle button to climb pipes. I'm on it.
Totally forgot what I was gonna say. So, I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did it like that. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. He interrupts me every time.
Satellite dish. When you're near these markers, press the circle button to use the object.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that, Bentley.
The first one's in position. I've uploaded the next waypoint into your thief mask imager. Remember, click the L3 button to locate your next objective.
Going through the tutorial blows me every time. But, yeah, locating, sorry, I have to go steal that treasure. Locating, the bottles as the game goes on, it definitely gets progressively more complicated. Like, this is such a simple layout, such a small place. But the places, the episodes do get a little bit bigger, a little bit more complicated. So it definitely won't be this quick every time, just to
Okay,
temper expectations.
here we go. Activate your thief mask imager by pressing the L3 button to find the last dish waypoint. Remember, the view is always better from a rooftop.
Yeah, I don't know how many times you gotta repeat yourself. I mean, I do know.
Hold down the R1 button while walking to break into a fast run.
I don't know why I'm getting irritated. Like, this is literally what every game tutorial it happens. It has to, like, they don't know that I've played this 15 times, so I don't know why I'm getting so irritated. 1% finished.
I'm downloading from Dimitri's mainframe as we speak.
All in a night's work. So, where do we go from here?
Your next job is to break into the nightclub and take some reconnaissance photos of the clockwork tail feathers. To get inside, you'll have to sneak through an old wine cellar beneath town.
Okay, I'll head out for the cellar.
I'm just now realizing that, like, Bentley was actually, like, looking down, like, as if he was looking at whatever he was downloading. That's pretty cool. I never, like, recognized that detail as a kid. I think it's cool that they paid attention to detail like that. Oh my gosh.
Good to see you, little buddy. I guess the way through the wine cellar is guarded by those rats.
Ew.
Bentley thought you might like some help clearing them out.
Sounds like fun. You and me, back to back?
Totally. Outnumbered, fighting impossible odds. It's perfect.
All right, pal. Let's get to it.
I also
Heads
did.
up, if you leave this
I'm not
area,
leaving, dude.
you'll abandon your current job.
Fear the
Oh, okay. I guess they. How did you punch him through the wall? That was crazy. I just think it's so funny that these rats have berets. Like they literally, they're actual Paris rats. Like they're dedicated to their crafts, dedicated to their role. Like they have berets on. They're like, "Vive la France!" Like they are very strong.
Let me lower those bars for you.
They have very strong love for Paris.
Get over this thing, you'll have to double jump. Hit the X button to jump, then, while in the air, press it again to get some extra air.
Look at the Sly's getting irritated. He's like, come on. He's
You're on your own from here.
I'm used to it. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, partner.
I can tell this is gonna be a common theme / running joke of this Let's Play when people are explaining stuff to me. Like, he's done it twice now. He's looked at the camera just about dang near twice whenever something's being explained to me, as if to say, like, okay, like, she doesn't need to hear this. Like, out of all people, like, she does not need to hear this. I can most assure you that she doesn't. It's like he's the only one that's aware. Oh, that's too funny. Anyway, sorry, I just gotta break all these boxes and barrels and stuff so I can get some extra money. Oh my gosh, that bottle had so much money in it. That bottle of liquor had a ton of money in it. That's crazy. Maybe I need to start breaking open liquor bottles in real life, because maybe it'll give me a ton of coins. I don't know. Those rats were in there drinking. They were drinking liquor.
Guards are too tough to fight head on.
I could kill him.
The tables to sneak around him.
I could literally get him if you gave me enough hits, if you gave me enough time, if you had any faith in me. Oh, there's stuff to break in here. Nice. Hold on, did I get his attention? Oh, thank goodness. I was scared. Nothing scarier than when that flashlight guard comes around that corner. As it's very scary. Yeah, come on. I'm not crawling under any tables. Let me break that bottle of liquor. Had some health in it. Yeah, I'm not doing all that.
This airbed leads into Dimitri's nightclub. Hit the circle button to crawl inside.
Yeah, I gotta relax. Sorry, I don't understand why I keep like, like this is the beginning of the game.
Yellow lasers, you'll need to take out that guard. Sneak up behind him and press the triangle to knock him into the air. Then square button to slam and finish him off.
I do. Oh my gosh. Not the got that. When I literally got him. Like, I do wish that there was some sort of, like, cutoff. Because, like, in most games, if you do whatever the tutorial's telling you to do, like, before they can finish saying it, it'll just stop. And they'll be like, oh, great. And it keeps going. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know why that's not a thing here. Hold on a second. Close up? Dang it, he turned around. I'll do another one later. Dead. D-E-D. I mean, if y'all think about it, Sly has got to be, like, one of the most powerful characters of all time. And hear me out when I say this. Hear me out. Sly has the strength to pick up animals that are 3 times to 4 times his size and bring them down with such a force that he just he turns them into nothing. Or they turn into dust and then they dissipate. Like, imagine the strength, the upper body strength it takes to do that.
It's purely a stealth move.
Okay, I messed that up. But I'm just saying, you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, which is funny because it's like, in situations like this, well, I guess that's his kryptonite, right? As if he's seen, which would make sense that would be the kryptonite for a thief, because thieves are not supposed to be seen. You cannot rob someone that, I mean, you can at gunpoint, I guess, or with violence, but you cannot you cannot be a sneak thief, as is his family's legacy, if people see you. So it would make sense that would take away his superpower, which is killing people with his cane. But I just think about it. Like, who do you know that can pick someone up with a cane and then bring them down and turn them into dust, you know? Like, I think there's an argument there. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, but I think that makes Sly a very, 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 very powerful character. Maybe not, like, the most powerful of all time. Well, there's not even a maybe about that. Definitely not the most powerful. But he's powerful. He deserves his flowers, you know? That's all I'm saying. Reconnaissance.
The heart of Dimitri's operation. Head for those windows.
Oh, jeez. I gotta wait for him to stop talking before I can take pictures.
Tap the R3 button. You know, click the right analog stick to bring up your binocular.
Oh,
It's
man.
already outfitted with a spy cam. Sly, use the right analog stick to zoom in and out on photo targets. Tap the R1 button to take a picture when you've got a good shot.
Thank you. Jeez.
That generator seems to be powering the security systems down here.
My gosh, you guys, that note was not even like... That note was not, what's the word I'm looking for? Legible in the original game. Like, I think it was if you really, really zoomed in on it, but that note was not legible in the PS2 version.
Dimitri's using the clockwork tail feathers as printing plates. Given their rare alloy, they'll never wear out. Unlimited forged money.
Where's Dimitri? There he is. Look at them. King of the Lizard. I didn't mean to say them. I meant to say look at him.
Dimitri,
I can't
professional
talk
wizard
sometimes.
and international forger. That should do it, Sly. Head back to the safe house and we'll cook up a plan of attack.
Can we cook some Rotel too? Love Rotel. With some Doritos? My gosh. Love that stuff. The cheese Rotel, not like the
recon
can
photos
of
are a
Rotel.
grim reminder of what the modern thief is up against. Spotlights, stepped-up patrols. The sum of it all renders a direct assault impossible. To solve this puzzle, I'm going to need some more intelligence. First, replace this bugged painting with one Dimitri has in his office. Once in place, we should be able to listen in on his communications. Second, if you see the boss, tail him. We might learn something from studying his movements. Once we've got a proper understanding of the operation, those clockwork tail feathers are as good as ours.
Okay. You know what'd be really cool is if, like, Bentley used the pictures that you took, like, in the reconnaissance, like, if he used your actual photos. Sorry, I messed up earlier. I said alarm clock as if you get that this early. You don't. But give me that smoke bomb. I play as Sly the most, so...
Hey, Sly, you can bring up your binocular.
Don't piss me off, Bentley.
You know, the right analog stick.
You know.
adjusts the camera.
You know.
Click it to look for your binocular.
Dude.
It'll be useful for finding the new job starts I've placed around town.
Dude, I'm more focused about getting this stuff. No! No! I mean, it's fine, but that's not... I was clicking circle to steal this art. Oh, this art is part of the mission. I'm stupid. Alright. That's embarrassing. Oh, God. It's just not what I meant to do. I'm trying to steal actual, I'm trying to find the art that you can steal and bring back to the safe house for money, but maybe you can't do that until you complete this mission. So let me go ahead and just complete this mission first, and then I'll, I know where some of the artwork is, but I thought this was something I could steal.
To outfit this forged painting with a bug, I need you to sneak into Dimitri's office and swap it with the original.
Nice. So we'll be able to listen in on his conversations.
Yes, I thought things might go more smoothly with an ear on the inside. Just be careful with the fine art. Take any damage and the painting's ruined.
The fine art? Did you not just say that you forged this painting? You're such a narcissist. Oh my gosh. Why would you even... it doesn't even look good for you to be saying that it's fine art. Like, it literally looks like a kid drew it with freaking, what's that computer program that you draw on? Pic art? Is it just called pic art? Oh my gosh, he's got money. But he's kind of walking too close to that guy. Okay, I'm good. Kind of risky for me to be doing this when I can't really control my camera the best, but I need money. Did that guy hear? Oh, I thought that guard heard. I thought I heard the guard go, huh? And I was like, huh? Oh my gosh, guys, I'm gonna get the camera down, I'm sorry. It's gotta be pretty annoying and also woozy inducing to watch. Yep, I just made that up. It's fine, don't question it. Because it's making me a little bit woozy. Not like actually nauseous, but it is making me a bit dizzy. So it's not ideal that I can't get this figured out just yet. Can I there's not even a ledge I could sneak around on that side. I guess I have to go this way. Hope that ambulance is gonna go save that person's life. Wee woo, wee woo. Ooh, we're gonna be able to open the safe now. Let's go. I love the music here. Oh my god, the rats. The cat.
That's all right. I never was one for the direct approach.
Well, because the indirect approach is way up there through that air vent.
What's going on with Sly's hairline, though? You guys seeing that? Like, I'm not saying it's receding, obviously. It's more like he's got the polar opposite problem. Like, it's just kind of overgrowing and he's not doing anything about it. You know, I thought Master Thieves were supposed to be charming and, like, you know, care about their looks. But he's not really, that hairline ain't doing him any favors. Just look at him the next time the Binoculcom comes up. Yo, these rats always creeped me out too because, and I don't know, like legitimately, guys, just look at these guys. Just look at them. They're giant rats. They're giant rats. And I'm not, oh, I forgot I had that on my person. I forgot, okay, yeah, I forgot that that's exactly why I don't want to get into an altercation. Anyway, but, like, really look at them. Like, those are gigantic rats. And the way they look is just freaky. Like, hold on. Look at them. Look, first of all, alright, do you have shoes on? Okay, no, you have shoes. And where are you sweeping to? What, are you just pushing all of the dirt to the wall? Like, are you not actually picking up what you sweep? Oh my gosh, he looked right up at me. Like, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? Holy crap, guys. That actually scared me. Like, he looked right at me. Like, what are you looking at? Like, he was mad. He even had the eyebrow raised and everything. Like, he was like, what are you looking at? Oh my god, no, don't do that. Jeez. Getting too, oh my gosh, guys, I need to calm down. I'm getting too excited. Hey, this camera! Gosh, okay, jeez. I promise that by at least the third video, I'll have it figured out. See, it's a little bit early for me to be mentioning this because we haven't met the other bosses yet, but did you hear how he was talking about making his people rich too? Like, he talked to his people like they were real people, like he viewed them as real people, you know? Like he said we'll all be able to retire early. Like he's a real one for that. I'm just gonna say that and leave it there. What do we got here, Bentley? I'm gonna guess the code just like I did in the first game. 264. Man! That too, when he said 2, I got excited. Like, literally. I was like, knockout dive.
You've gotten the knockout dive move.
Yeah, I can read, thank you. Yeah, I gotta equip that, duh. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. Alright.
Nice work, Sly. The bug's in position. If you manage to get the original painting back to me in one piece, I can sell it through my internet connections and make us a ton of coins.
Oh, okay, so this mission did unlock the stealing and selling artwork. Okay, I thought that that was something you could just do from the jump and that it was something that you figured out for yourself, just like pickpocketing guards for, can I? Yeah, just like pickpocketing guards for treasure that you can sell, because they never taught you about that. You just kind of figure that out for yourself. Yo, can this guy move? Oh my gosh, they're all just here. Can you hold on? That's actually perfect. You just stay right there. Thank you. That guy's lazy. He's not doing his job in the slightest. Oops, 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 oops. Dow, 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 dow. Crazy fast loading screens.
By the flashlight guards. If you get caught, you can run away by holding down the R1 button.
Yeah, kind of told me this kind of late, but you know what? The flashlight guards weren't a thing. I'm just now realizing until we did that first mission not underground. The one where we were. Well, that was underground, right? Yeah, that was underground. They weren't roaming until then, so I don't know why. It's like, and maybe it wasn't time for their shift yet. I don't know, but I don't know why they're like. Oh my gosh, she's got a shiny. Are they gonna kiss? Sure look like they want to. I gotta make this. Sometimes they act funny, so I just had to make sure that they kept going the directions they were supposed to go. But in Sly 2, in Sly Thieves in Time, the guards would talk to each other when they like crossed paths, and that was the detail that I really did appreciate. Like they would like fist bump, they would have like a little conversation, and then they would just keep it moving. I always thought that was a good detail. That's something about that game that That's something about that game that I like. Did that rat hear that from all the way over there? I was about to say, I could have sworn I saw something in the background going like, huh? Oh my gosh, how did we fit ourselves in that tiny crevice? Check it out, we're about to be rich. And now we're broke. Alright, what's next? No, seriously, what's next? Like, I don't see anything on mine. Okay. What's the job name? Follow Dimitri? Okay. Alright, I think I actually am gonna end the video there. Sly's looking around like, what? Go ahead and face the people, Sly. Go ahead and, you don't need to look so scared. It's okay, they're cool. They're cool people. Go ahead and stand up for me, bud. Go ahead and stand up for me. Yeah. It's cool, it's cool. See, they're cool people. You don't have to... You're kind of sinking into the... No, you still look like you're a bit nervous. You don't want me pointing that out? Yeah, sorry. I won't... Yeah, there you go. Now you're starting to relax. Anyway, so sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video there. If you guys liked this video, please feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.